Hey guys, my name's Ronnie.
And I'm Naz.
And we are New Girls on the Block. So welcome back to the podcast.
Yes.
I'm excited for this week's topic. We're going to be talking about Miss Riri taking the Super Bowl.
Period.
I know y'all seen it.
And I know y'all seen that surprise that she came up with.
Yes, Mama was rubbing that belly
For
like
real?
a genie.
I was like, well, because at first I'm like, hold on, something. I'm trying to peek. I'm like, looking, like, wait, is she pregnant?
Yeah.
And I'm like, wait, she gotta be, because that's like.
I thought it was some kind of optical illusion because everything was like red. Mm-hmm. So I'm like, is it just like her post baby weight? And then the thing is just baggy.
That's what I was
like. But it looked so round.
Yeah,
so
that was the
like,
difference. I was like, at first I was like, yeah, I don't want to like, because you know that's rude to say people are pregnant if they do have that like postpartum weight.
And I'm like, imagine the whole world was saying she was pregnant and she wasn't. That would have been like,
yeah, that's like insulting a bit. Like, dang, let her work on her body, but.
She is pregnant. Yeah. Once she rubbed the belly, I was like, okay, Riri.
She's definitely pregnant. Okay, yeah, we're gonna get into that in more details, but you want to start off with weeks? What
let's recap our week. Do you want me to start or do you want to start?
You can start.
Okay, so by the time y'all hear this podcast, Valentine's Day would have been yesterday, I believe. My Valentine's Day was really good. Yeah. It was fun. I started the day off. I woke up to breakfast in bed with some flowers. It was really nice. I got like a few heartfelt cards. And one of the cards was like, wear the dress and the heels that you wore when we first met.
Oh, that's
I was
cute.
like, okay. Yeah.
Yeah, that's like super romance.
Yeah, so it was cute. We ended up going to dinner when we both got off of work. Mm-hmm. And since it was Tuesday, we was pretty chill. We probably gonna do something this weekend. That's why I bought a really cute dress. I'm so excited to wear it.
Really? I think you're gonna show me.
I think I'm gonna soft launch my boyfriend.
You're gonna do what?
Soft launch him.
Soft launch?
Yeah, like at work, like when you soft launch.
Okay.
You know,
yeah. Period. A little soft, like this 2 years. Y'all get a peek, but not too much.
Get the arm.
Yeah. Y'all not get the leg yet.
Right. So
nice.
How was your week so far?
My week was good. Valentine's Day, me and my husband, we don't really we haven't really fully celebrated in a long time because over the years, it's been every time we did try to, everything's always super packed. It's too many people around, and it's you take forever to get a reservation. So we just kind of
and it's a lot of hype around one day.
Yeah, I feel it is nice, but I feel like going out for me is not that big of a deal anymore. Yeah. But we did have a nice little. He cooked me dinner. And
so
I know it was bomb too. I was like, "Boy, you got
put your foot in that."
He put his foot in that food because it was so good. I was like, "Okay, yeah, period." It was a creamy shrimp pasta.
Yummy,
girl. It was so good.
He was
he was really trying.
He was kicking it up.
He was trying to impress. And he did that. I was
correct.
For real. I was like, period. This is so good. I still have some left too. I was in heaven eating that. It was that good. And I was surprised because I don't be gassing. I'll be honest. I'll be like, if it wasn't that good, I would have been like, oh, it's good.
Yeah. But it was fire.
It was fire. I give him his props. But
you love a man who could cook.
Period. After we just had a nice little night. I didn't do anything else I'm trying to think. Did I do anything for this week? I don't think so. I didn't do anything too
exciting. Yeah, so it's early in the week. It's just on Wednesday. So.
True. And because we're filming a little bit later. We usually film Sundays, but we got caught up, y'all. The Super Bowl, everything else.
Yeah, work, life, everything just came at us fast. But here.
Period.
We're here for y'all.
Yes.
Period.
So my week was good. So far, so good. This weekend, maybe I'll do something. Because I'm trying to go out more, when I have my free time. Because I I work from home.
And that makes you stay home.
Yeah, and it's I just get too comfortable. I've been getting way too comfortable just sitting at home. Yeah. So I'm I need to start figuring out more stuff to do. Yeah, on my free time.
We should take a pottery class soon.
We should.
I've been wanting to do that.
Me too, because so I've been wanting to, both of us have wanted to go to a pottery class, but I feel I've been wanting to make a unique piece that's I'm acting like I'm a pro. I don't know what I'm doing. but I would like to try.
I mean, first go, you might be
for real with it. Picasso.
Yeah,
or whoever else.
A real Mozart. Artiste,
maybe.
Yeah.
Maybe I'll have it on the first try.
Yeah.
But yeah, that'll be fun. I'll be down.
We should go.
And I want to start getting into like classes too, because I remember, and like different stuff, because I used to be in a book club, and I used to take like different like workout classes too, like randomly. But I feel like I want to start getting back in that too, because it's like you meet people
and let's be social.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm down to do it whenever you want to, because you know I be in my little cocoon.
Yeah.
But we kind of break free, but I just be like, how?
Yeah, for real. So that's why, like, when I started going to the book club, I started meeting like really cool people, and then like doing like conversing. But only went like twice, and then I kind of like fell off. But I feel like if I would have kept going, I probably would have had a whole bunch of friends. Yeah.
But I would have been smart.
You're real book club.
Yeah, actually.
Yeah. Well, it was like a black book club, so it was like talking about
actually.
Period. Actually, my brother.
The king.
For real. Jerusalem. But yeah, I think it's fun to kind of like just like experience. That's why I want to have like new experiences and stuff like that. So that was
definitely feel that.
Yeah, I feel like we both should start too.
Yes, we're gonna be social butterflies.
Yes.
Take back our social currency.
For real. Moving on.
Next caller. Okay, so let's move on to Miss Riri taking over the halftime show.
Period.
Super Bowl. Who
started
came for Rihanna? Fenty, Robin, Rihanna. Fenty.
And did you see her little her little
girl, you better work.
For real.
She had to put that promo in anywhere she can.
I feel it.
I bet 50 sales went up. I bet. Especially for that blotting powder.
Yeah. Period.
Well, that sales went up. They were like, oh, what's that?
Because I was like, hold on, that's cute. Like,
yeah,
period. I think she did an amazing job. The only critique that I have is that it was kind of short. And I feel like
they're usually longer.
I feel like it's longer and more like, because I feel like I was engaged, because of course it's Rihanna, and she looked amazing, the stage was amazing, but I felt like, but I give her the excuse that she's pregnant.
Yeah.
So,
but it could have, like, I feel like the bar has been set so high for Super Bowl shows, and like, I'm thinking about the Weekend show when he had all the mirrors, and then we had California Love, Beyonce, and Bruno Mars, like. But it showed that her hits kind of spoke for themselves.
True,
she didn't
though.
need any gimmicks.
Yeah.
She literally just cranked out the hits. It kind of sounded like a greatest hit album.
Yeah, because I was like, it made me start thinking about her. I was like, wait, these songs I forgot about.
Yeah, like she has a lot of
she
fucking hits.
She
like,
does.
And she didn't even play like half of her hits, I feel like.
She definitely didn't, because if she would have played all her hits, the whole anti-album would have been
like the whole, like, cancel the Super Bowl. It's
for
just
real, it's just a Rihanna concert at this point.
But I feel like she pushed the envelope by being on that floating stage.
True.
At the end, I feel like they were supposed to bring her down, and she was looking like.
Really? Do you know think they brought her?
Where y'all at? Like, I feel like they were supposed to bring her down quicker.
Yeah.
But I don't know.
Maybe though, because
she's pregnant. I was like, she bold for being that high in the sky.
For real, and did she the dancers dancing on the like, for her? And I was like looking, because like I was like, let me make sure she's safe. Not just kidding. But they had like a thing like attached to
a harness.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, good.
But the other ones, I'm like, did everybody have a harness, or was they just up there wilding, like dancing like that?
I couldn't imagine.
I know.
Because what if somebody just made one wrong step? Sheesh.
That'd be scary. And I was like looking at those wires, so I'm like, please don't. I don't know why. I'm like, let this just be cool. Yeah. I don't want nothing bad to happen to Rihanna.
A$AP Rocky is so lucky. Like,
too lucky.
Like, it just, I'm like, Raheem, whatever his name is.
Like, he should be like waking up thanking the Lord every day.
Like princess treatment.
I really, like, this is he's getting 2 babies.
You think they're gonna have a daughter?
Hopefully.
That'd be cute.
Yeah, the older brother and
And a daughter, that'd be perfect.
Yeah, because we have to see, like, we see the boy. But
Yeah,
I feel like
Rihanna, she really gonna steal her face.
I know.
Because the baby looked just like Rihanna.
Yeah,
that
true.
baby, I don't see no ASAP in him.
I didn't really, like, look too deep, but for sure Rihanna. Yeah. Oh my gosh, that'd be so cute.
Yeah.
I can't wait.
It's Rihanna, baby.
For real. Did you see her new Vogue?
She has
picture?
a new Vogue spread? That came out after the Super Bowl?
I think so.
No.
Little moment, guys. We're gonna pull up these pictures.
Let's pull up the pictures.
I seen it on Twitter today.
Cause Rihanna be looking too delectable.
Yeah, she looks so cute and the baby looks so cute.
Oh, it's pictures with the baby?
Yeah, it's like the whole thing. Girl, the first thing Rihanna Illuminati, like what?
Illuminati.
Let's see, Rihanna.
They'd be like, y'all cannot support this baby. This baby is gonna bring
for real
a new world order. It's actually, I'm surprised they haven't tried to say it's Jay-Z kid.
Did you see it?
Oh no, they look so cute. I feel like I remember them shooting that.
Oh yeah, because I seen him in this.
Yeah.
But I don't.
But she looks so good. She looks like a rock star.
Yeah, she does. And she has, it's more, but.
Rihanna's so beautiful. I'm going to buy that.
You going to buy the
If
catalog?
I see that,
period.
I'll buy it.
That'll be cute. Staple in.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can't find the other pictures though, but it was nice. And I'm like.
They're cute.
They're adorable. And I'm like, I'm glad.
They look like a happy family.
Yeah.
And they look like they found peace as a family within a like crazy industry.
True. I'm just glad that I just don't. I'm happy for them, of course. I don't want to hear nothing though. I don't want to hear no scam. He better not. I'm just like.
Cause they tried it last pregnancy with the shoe designer. Yeah. They tried it.
They did.
They really did.
But luckily that was nothing.
Yeah.
But now it's
too better.
He better not.
Yeah, now he gotta really be on his like P's and Q's. Yeah. You cheat on Rihanna, the whole world gonna be mad at you.
Yeah, literally.
He's never gonna be able to recover.
Ever.
And then everybody gonna be like using him as a rap line, like, yeah, you fumbled, like ASAP, you lost or something.
He for sure will be the butt of the joke for a long time. Like, ain't no way.
Like, he better not try it. He better know what's right. You better pray to God at night.
For real,
baby.
Don't play.
Yeah.
But. How did you feel about her not playing nothing new? Did you expect it or did
No, because I feel like Auntie was like, it had a lot of hits, but as far as like not premiering a new song.
Yeah.
I was like, damn, that's when I was like to myself, we're never going to get no new music. And then, but I was at like an industry party, the guy next to me was like, no.
Yeah.
She's definitely working on it. I wrote for her. Like, I sent her some things a few months ago. I'm like, okay. Okay, so relax. Like,
so dramatic.
You're cool. Is that what you want me to say?
Congrats. Wow. You wrote for Rihanna. And then he probably gassed it too. Like, he probably just like randomly said, hey.
Maybe you submitted for, even if you are writing for Rihanna, she could literally scrap that next week.
True.
Or she could not scrap it. And it's just like, okay.
And that's the thing. I feel like, I just hate when people boast and then just like, okay, great. You know, it's like, what do you expect? You just want me to like praise you afterwards? It's kind of weird.
It is. It's kind of fishing for
but then I'm like, hey, that's
whatever.
Your
do you? I'll be happy to. Like, if I really wrote for Rihanna or Beyonce or Nicki Minaj, like, I'd be happy too. But
same. But you know how to like, I don't know. That seems like pushed.
Yeah.
How you didn't even tell her what was that your party that you went to?
Oh yeah, guys, I went to a Super Bowl party at Zendaya's dad house, and it was so random. And I was really hoping to see Zendaya, but I didn't.
How big was it? Like a big party though?
Yeah, it was like a house party, not like a house party, but it seemed like barbecue vibes, like family picnic. Barbecue.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah, it was nice. He was nice. Yeah. Like he looks really good. I can't believe he's 70 years old.
And he's the one. He's tall with locks, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I think 70.
Dark
so he
skin.
had her.
Maybe later in life.
What, like 50?
Is she 20?
She is. She's like close to our age.
I thought Zendaya was like 24. No, that doesn't make sense. I don't know how old Zendaya is.
Me neither. I think she is like 26.
Oh,
I think she's like
so yeah.
But
okay. So yeah, he had kids real late.
70.
Maybe in his 40s.
Oh yeah, probably like 45.
Yeah.
We calculated.
Yeah. You see, math is not my. I went to school for communication. I don't do the good math.
But
yeah, but that was cool. It was good food. It was good people.
And was it his house?
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, it was like in the hidden house. It was nice. It was nice. It was a
little fancy.
Yeah, it was fancy. It was
Yeah.
nice. It was a lot of good creative people in the room.
Nice.
I'm excited. My boyfriend's gonna be working with him now.
Oh, really?
So I don't know what he does outside of like, because clearly he managed his daughter's career.
Yeah.
So but a lot of people were there through him. So I don't know if he does something with music.
Oh.
I don't know.
Is that why he connected with him, or he went there to connect with him?
No, he went there, but the guy who invited him there, he was there. He's friends with Zendaya's dad, and he wanted my boyfriend to come, and he wanted to introduce them and like I guess have them do business together.
Yeah.
But I don't remember my boyfriend talking to Zendaya's dad there.
Mm.
Maybe for a brief minute, because like we weren't together the whole time. Mm-hmm. But after, he went over to his house the next day.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, that's what it was. Yeah, he went because I was at work. He went the next day, and then now they're working together. So
that's good. Period.
Like,
and we love the hustle.
Yes.
Like, get your foot in the door.
Yeah. And you have to just talk about it. Like
for real.
Yeah.
For real. And I like that. Be about it.
So I'm excited for that. My little boo making moves.
Period. About to be a star. That's good. That's good. But yeah. Overall, I'm like,
I just thought
what
randomly, how my boyfriend hates Ice Spice.
Oh yeah.
Oh
yeah.
He was like, I just have to overcompensate, for her husband, because he said he doesn't like to talk about it out loud because he's gonna be a hater. So I had to be a hater for the both of us. I'm like, boy.
So really, he's a lie though. He's like Ice Spice. He's fucking you. So
that's how I feel about my boyfriend too. Like,
yeah.
I feel like if you don't like Ice Spice, you just like can't relate to being a baddie. Like, because that's all she rap about.
And I feel like, because I get his point. Because we were talking about it afterwards.
It's called Unbothered.
Yeah, and I'm like, she just has like a style and another like, it's like a chill vibe that she has. And it's like, even though her rap, like if I was just to like compare rap styles, of course she's not like the best rapper.
Yeah.
But it's a vibe and she has her own like, it's like she came up with this own flow and sound. Yeah.
I'd rather that than like everybody like, and at one point, everybody was sounding the same. Like Megan, Cardi, City Girl, Sweetie. She's talking about being a baddie, but she's not, I pipe my pussy, Like, it's nothing wrong with popping a pussy, but I don't want to listen to that all the time. Yeah. And she's like a laid back baddie, and I feel like, I feel it.
I do too. So yeah, that's the only thing that we were like, I was like, yeah, she's not like the rap flow, but she has her own style. She has her own sound, and it works for her. She's just so cute and do her own thing.
That Pink Panther song grew on me.
Yeah, you like it now? Period. I listen to that so much. For real. But I feel like Ice Spice A1. So if y'all don't like her, for real, it's no reason not to like her. For me.
Did you know she was a civil rights advocate? She was like, "How can I vote? Why can't I vote if I'm already free?" Like, we love
a civil rights queen.
Like, why can't I vote if I'm already free? Like, give me my vote. It belongs to me. Like,
civil rights movement. Ice Spice. We gotta drive a
MLK who?
Did you see that?
Woke up had a dream.
They photoshopped Ice Spice. I think it was like.
Because Rachel was telling me about this yesterday.
I think it was either a Ice Spice picture, like she was like photoshopped in that time area. Like it was like, oh, both of our like the legends or something.
It's like I have a picture of like half the face is Ice Spice and the other half is Malcolm X.
Oh, I think
it's like twins.
I think I seen that for
Black
they
History
did it
Month?
too.
Oh, it is Black History Month.
It is.
We gotta uplift.
Period.
Our light skin queens.
Yeah.
And
our mixed. You know she's mixed too. I think she's like half white.
No, I think she said she's African and Dominican.
Oh really?
Mm-hmm.
Who said she had a white daddy?
No,
I seen it on.
She's Nigerian and Dominican.
Oh, maybe. Okay, Twitter love it. Twitter love it. So I'm like, I got my news from Twitter. So never trusted news from Twitter.
Yeah,
y'all.
no, I think she said that.
Okay.
Yeah,
I have
she
to
was
do more
Nigerian and
research.
Dominican.
Cause they be lying. I was like, hold on, wait, is she half white? And he's like, yeah, that's another. You know how they get when somebody half
her
white.
Lotto.
True.
Lotto gives half white.
She gives, yeah. She definitely does.
You know what she reminds me of? The girl from Princess and the Frog, the white one, the white princess. Well, she wasn't really.
She does look similar. Yeah.
Like,
I feel like I don't know. I don't catch her vibe like that.
Yeah, no.
I don't know why. And it's like I don't want to. I'm not like hating or nothing.
Yeah, it's not because she came from the queen. It's just because.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that too. But I was kind of on her side. I ain't gonna lie.
Oh no.
Sorry guys. Like Nicki was doing a lot back then.
You won't catch me on camera talking about the queen. One day, I need to do a queen radio, you know. So she's.
Oh, sorry. Let me. Just kidding, Nicki.
Rachel gonna retract that. She knows not what she said.
Yes, I don't know.
She's confused, Nicki. She's confused.
I'm sorry, y'all.
It's okay.
Apology video. I didn't know what I meant.
Like JT.
For real. But no, I don't know. I love Nicki, but I think
she was like she had a good point there, but I feel like she came at the wrong person in that. Because at the end of the day, Lotto don't decide who gets nominated for a Grammy.
True.
At the end of the day, the Grammys did blackball her, and they wrong for that. Mm-hmm. There's no reason why she don't have a Grammy when it's people like Cardi B, Glorilla,
she has one too?
All these people winning Grammys.
I wonder why though. I wonder why
they blackballed her.
Yeah,
because she did that Roman's Revenge performance with the Pope. Me and my boyfriend was talking about the other day because we were watching how Sam Smith had all the demonic stuff at the Grammys, and I was like, it's kind of interesting that they could have that and not get canceled, but Nicki. And my boyfriend was like, maybe because she brought the Pope in. It has somebody dressed at the Pope.
Oh.
No.
Okay.
And it was a whole bunch of stuff going on.
Yeah.
But it's interesting because her hero is like Lauryn Hill. And I feel like they blackballed Lauryn Hill after she was talking about the Pope and what they were doing with like kids. And the thing is, it's true. Yeah.
Like, that's sick. That's something that really like pisses me off because they just try to like cover it up. Yeah. Like, dude, this is true. Yeah. Obviously.
But imagine being Nicki Minaj, like literally being a pioneer in female rap, and like she's not the reason, she's a part of the reason why we have all these girls out today, but you can see the influence. There's no denying the influence that she has on them, and watching them all receive accolades that she deserves, and people telling her like, oh no, you're crazy, you're just upset, you're just hating. Ooh, but it's just like, I feel like they be gaslighting that lady.
Yeah, I feel
that. But then she gaslight herself. Or she let it get to her head and then go at the wrong people.
And I feel like overall, like, that shouldn't really mean, like, the Grammys, y'all know who run the Grammys. Like, it's not people for us. Don't care. Yeah. So,
but the thing is, once you win a Grammy, your price goes up.
Oh.
Like, you get more accolades. Like, you get more, like, your Grammy nominated star. Nicki Minaj. Grammy, like, they introduce you different. You could charge more for your appearances.
So I guess it is. Everything is just about money.
Yeah. But it's just I think you could get into the Grammy, the voting thing by winning a Grammy. Oh. Like, you could become a part of the board. Yeah. So, I don't know.
I guess it is then it is some like, you know, because I was just like, that, what's the benefits?
Yeah,
like,
because you're still an artist. Like, you shouldn't need to be like Pat. Like you did a good job.
Yeah.
That's why I respect Frank Ocean. He don't even submit his stuff.
Really?
Yeah, because you know you have to submit your stuff for consideration. That's why I'm like, Nicki, she's mad at the wrong people because clearly you still want a Grammy, even though you know they're blackballing.
Yeah.
So you're still submitting your stuff in hopes to win. So you're mad that you're not winning, but you put it on Lotto. Frank Ocean, I feel like he's not even giving them a chance. He respects his work so much. He's like, I'm not even going to put my artwork up for your consumption.
Yeah, and your judgment. Yeah.
And now you reduce my whole art, everything I feel to just a category like hip hop album of the year.
True.
Like, but it means so much more to these people. Like, I don't know.
Wow. See, I didn't even know that about Frank Ocean, and I love Frank Ocean so much. I'm like, I need to start doing more research on it. Because that's like, I feel like Frank Ocean is like
the blueprint.
Of a true artist. Yeah. Like, I feel like he is just like, I don't know. I love Frank Ocean.
He's unimpressed with the fame.
Yeah.
He's not interested. He's really interested in creating art and just like, I don't know, being an artist.
And I think that. Yeah, and I think that's why, because even Samir, like, he knows, well, my husband, he knows how much of a diehard Frank Ocean fan I am. And he like, I don't get it. Like, why are people so obsessed? Because, like, literally, I'm in, like, the fan club on Twitter. Like, in the little chats and stuff. But I'm just like, because I was like, look-key, like, why am I like that? But it's like, he's really, like, a true artist. And he's just like, and I feel like I like that he keeps stuff like a mystery. Private. And keeps it like...
He's he's going to be a superstar. And it's hard for people to become icons in this day and age because they overshare so much.
Yeah.
Even Nicki Minaj, like, some of her status was lost when she started talking so much to the public and arguing with people who are like on this level.
Yeah.
Rihanna, I don't know what's going on in Rihanna's life unless she tells me what's going on in Rihanna's life.
And then it's like a mystery
in Frank Ocean's life.
Exactly, where is Frank Ocean right now?
Yeah, but I could tell you up and down like what a lot of these artists are doing every day, day in and day out. Like,
but it's like something like craving to the mystery of a person's like
creating a mystique.
Yeah, because it's like, what do? They just like have this beautiful mind and create this beautiful art, but we don't know that. And I feel like I feel like that about Solange too. Yeah. Like, I love me some Solange. Like, I had to like find her Instagram because she don't have it under Solange. It's like a different name. Records. Yeah. And I was like, wait, because I was like looking for Solange and stuff, but then I was like, oh yeah, like I Googled it too. But I just love that type of like person because it's like they share what they share, and it's like you could like create the idea of them. Yeah. And we don't ever need to know.
And that's what's missing. That was like when we were growing up, we didn't know about all these. Exactly. I feel like if people went back to that, it would not be so much cancel culture.
True, because y'all putting yourself. A lot of people be putting themselves out there, like.
That's why I feel like they do it on purpose.
Maybe just for like the quick.
If you're signed to a record label or you're like a young celebrity, there's no way you can't afford or you're not given an option to have media training.
True.
Like, there's no way. Like, a lot of these people be acting like Boo Beautiful, but they know what they're doing.
True.
And all publicity is good publicity, so.
But then it's like, it gets, like, I feel like it gets old, and it's like, what are y'all really doing? Like, it's just like, because me personally, I like, when I start seeing too much of something, I just kind of like cut it off. It's like, I don't need to know. I don't care that much.
That's like, you're really. About Cardi B.
Oh, really? I don't know.
I just cut her off.
Oh, I like Cardi, but she is like out there. But I feel like
I just used to hate when I see her arguing with people all the time.
Oh, she did used to do that a lot.
Imagine God blessed me with being a multimillionaire, and I got all this good internet that He gave me and argue with people for free. Well, He gave me all the blessings that I asked for.
Yeah, I think that's weird because it's like most of these people, and literally most of these people are like 12 years old. Yeah. They're like kids who just go on the internet and probably miserable, like whatever.
They're lost and confused they themselves.
Literally, like how you argue with a 12-year-old or a 15-year-old or like anybody on the internet. Because like, that's one thing about, like, I hate arguing and I hate even, like, why would I ever waste my time
Addressing a peasant.
Addressing somebody for saying something. I don't know. It's just not my thing.
It's backwards.
It really is. I feel like it's nothing that I ever, like, it's no point to waste my energy or my time. Or time is money, y'all.
Yeah.
Why y'all doing that?
Don't be talking titties.
For real. So,
yes.
Overall, I don't know. I think that's what is, like you said, something that's missing in the industry right now is just people having their own private life, and we just get, and I feel like that's the issue too, is like we
overshare.
And people are oversharing, and people are looking for people to overshare.
Yeah.
You know?
Like,
it's
you shouldn't even be that interested.
Yeah.
Like, I love that I didn't see the Rihanna cover until you just showed me, because now I'm excited to see the Rihanna cover. It creates something to get the people going.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know. It's like somebody who just shows you their whole hand on the first date. It's just like, it's giving desperate.
Yeah, it's giving like you're doing too much. I seen it. What else? You know. And I feel like that could go for a lot of stuff too. Like,
but it does show the power that the people have with celebrities, because they kind of need your approval. People don't realize how much they influence the influencer.
True. Exactly.
Mm-hmm.
Exactly.
And I'm gonna leave it on that note.
Yeah.
But do you have a wellness segment for this week?
Wellness segment. I guess it could be related to keeping a private life. Like, I feel like a lot of more people need to keep certain stuff to themselves.
Yeah, hold it close to your chest.
Yeah, because everything isn't something that everybody needs to see, you know? Mm-hmm. Like, I feel like a lot of people just look for that type of, like, praise within
others.
Yeah, that it gets,
and you gotta be secure in yourself and not need that extra.
Yeah, I agree. I feel like people just like enjoy your private life more.
Mm-hmm. Move in silence. You'll be less stressed out. You won't open yourself up to judgment or ill intention, and you'll be more peaceful.
Yeah, and that's because, you know, social media, that's where a lot of people are making money. Mm-hmm. You know, so it's like, of course, we share, but it's like certain stuff you could keep. Yeah. You can keep to yourself sometimes, certain stuff.
Yes.
So that's my take on the wellness segment.
I definitely agree.
Yeah. Period. Do you have a Black business?
Black business of the week.
Maybe your lip gloss?
Yes. My Black business of the week is Beauty Bakery. Yes. I love their liquid lipsticks. I feel like it stays on all day, gets the girls going. They have really good shades, and I don't know, the formula, once it dries, it's there. Yeah. You don't gotta worry about it.
She showed me, I was like, ooh.
Yes, like, I swatched it on when I first bought it. It was on my hand the next day. I washed it off. It was still there. Like, you might need some oil to get it off, but it's gonna stay.
Period.
Yes. So, sorry. I have a meeting. Yeah. And they're asking me.
So we're gonna wrap this up because we got work, y'all.
I got work. So thank you for watching. Yes. New Girls on the Block.
Period. And we'll see y'all next time. Bye.